The segment of the Sit Down with Malik Wright presented by First Star Logistics. On this segment, we'll be discussing the recent acquisition made by the New York Jets to acquire Dalvin Cook. This is something that has been in the works for quite some time. We have a mutual friend that went out to dinner with Dalvin Cook. So I fully expected this to be one of those things where um, it made sense for the New York Jets and Dalvin Cook. But I got to ask you, Daniel, do you think that this makes the Jets Super Bowl favorites? Do you think this takes them over the top? Do you think that this team is now going to be a quote unquote powerhouse with the addition of Dalvin Cook, a guy that we think, by all accounts, was still performing like one of the top backs in the league as of last year, right? What are your thoughts?
So the Jets, I've maintained this entire thing. I think the Jets' best thing is get them in the playoffs. If they're in the playoffs, then we can talk. For me, it's about getting into the playoffs. It's about getting through those first 4 weeks. It's about getting through those first 8 weeks. Because I look at their schedule, Malik, we ran through this. You got the Bills, Cowboys, Patriots, Chiefs, Broncos, Eagles. And then you got to face the Chargers in 2 weeks. Then you got to face Buffalo in 2 weeks. If they can get through that early schedule, even if they're a wild card team, Malik, I think they can be dangerous. And the reason why is you look at their quarterback, then you look at what they're trying to do, right? Robert Saleh trying to build a defensive heavy team. Their defense is damn good. Last year it was a sneaky top 10 team. You can look at the depth, their secondary is great. Their defensive line is underrated. And then their offense, their only question is the offensive line. I look at this team, Aaron Rodgers can make work with Garrett Wilson. He can make work with Allen Lazard, Corey Davis. They've got guys on the roster, McCole Hardman, that he can turn into good receivers. So if I'm the Jets, I think what Dalvin Cook can provide is just depth. Now you got a 1-2 punch, Dalvin Cook and Breece Hall. This helps Breece Hall's career out too. Fantasy owners might hate it. Like they're going to say, well, Breece Hall's not going to get number 1 carries. At least Breece Hall doesn't have to carry it 30 times like Derrick Henry. So if I'm the Jets, I'm looking at their GM, the way they've drafted, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson. I think they're doing one hell of a job. My only concern is their schedule. The conference is loaded. But if I'm the Jets, go in all out. Go in right now because this is your chance. You got Aaron Rodgers. You already made the jump. Go for it. So
you didn't answer my question.
They're not Super Bowl favorites.
There we go.
I think that the Chiefs are better. I think the Bengals are a better team. And I think the Bills are a better team.
Not the Chiefs.
I think if the Jets play the Chiefs in the playoffs, I think that could be close.
I think the Jets are better than the Chiefs on paper. I think we still need to see it. I'm really not impressed with the Chiefs, Ross. And I don't want to bring this about the Chiefs, and I don't want to, create that whole thing going on. But I think that the New York Jets are they're going to be a problem this year if they're able to put it all together, right? Because everything can look and sound good on paper like the Denver Broncos did, but it's a matter of putting it all together. Is Robert Saleh going to be able to lead this team effectively? And is Aaron Rodgers slowing down a little bit, or is Aaron Rodgers able to return to form? Because just 2 seasons ago, he was MVP.
I'm going to make a prediction. If the Jets and the Chiefs play in the playoffs, the Jets will win. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
Because that kind of covers my ass a little bit on if they don't make the playoffs, then obviously we would have seen they would have failed. I maintain if they make the playoffs, they are going to be dangerous, regardless who they face. They will be a dangerous team. So that's the way I look at it. And Dalvin Cook, obviously, people can say he wasn't great last year. He's better than your average number 2 running back, and you still have Michael Carter. So they're loaded at the running back position. I think they're in a good spot.
Well, it remains to be seen what's going to happen with the New York football Jets this upcoming season. I certainly don't think that they should be Super Bowl favorites or anything of that sort of nature, but I do think that they can be disruptive and they can make some noise. But if you like more video content like this, do us a favor, give this video a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss when we go live from the First Star Logistics studio.